the sex education report, which has been prepared even by the Oireachtas Committee. It recommends major changes to sex education in our schools, starting teaching younger, being fully inclusive of LGBTQI, and removes the ethos of the school as a barrier to sex education.
Yeah, I think the point I was making earlier, I think this is a good thing. I think there's a temptation when people see these stories to immediately jump to culture wars, and sometimes that's true. I'm not sure is this one of those times. I think it's a practical updating of an aspect of the curriculum that's 20 years old, and it should be judged on its own merits, and on its merits I don't see a problem with this.
Look, there's lots in there that needs to happen and that should happen. It's more my gut than my brain that just has a difficulty, or I just feel a little bit uncomfortable. There's a headlong rush, not just to secularisation, which is definitely happening. There's a headlong rush to replace one orthodoxy that was a ridiculous orthodoxy with another orthodoxy, the right-on orthodoxy. And look, I just don't like being told how I should think, and I really don't like my kids being told how they should how they should think. And I just kind of get the feeling with all of this, there's an undercurrent that our kids are being used as pawns in the cultural battleground. By all means, get the church out of sex education. Let's not replace it with the new high priest. And there are new high priests out there telling us how we should think, telling us what our morality should be. And I'm uncomfortable with that.
I don't think this is what they're doing here. I think this is a practical update of a curriculum that's 20 years old that isn't being taught in the schools. I'm not someone who jumps in the church and criticises them just for the sake of it. Like, I've had only positive experiences, in fairness, right throughout my life with the church. But if we agree on a national curriculum, it should be taught in all schools without any local interference.